Oh My Giona here, and today we're going to be reading chapter 1136 of the One Piece manga. We are back. Technically not the first chapter of the year, it was 1135, but for us who read it early, this is going to be the first chapter of the year. Anyway, I think I got spoiled because I didn't have time over the weekdays to read, and so I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw something. I didn't see the picture, but it described what was in it. And so I was like, okay, that was too bad, but it's okay. I didn't see the picture, so we're good. But, it's all good. I do have a feeling this one is not a spoiler. I was not spoiled on this unless it was shown. But I was watching Khan's Red reaction. And my sister and I were talking about Uta and the Figurelands and all that. And we thought, ooh, maybe, like the girl who was with the Shanks clone might be like an Uta clone. Because, like, why else would they, like, if they were Figurelands or if they were celestial dragons, why would they let them go? Like, put them in, like, a chest and then, like, throw them out or something. And we thought, because Shanks probably has a twin, they took one twin, threw Shanks away. Maybe Uta had a twin, and so they threw Uta away. Because, like, the girl, doesn't she kind of look like... Okay, we don't know if it's a girl. But the person who was with the fake Shanks had a bandage all over the face. The eyes kind of look like Uta's. If that person has purple eyes, maybe it's an Uta clone or Uta twin. Who knows? But yeah, let's go. The country that awaits the sun. Wano. Okay, Yamato. Oh, I just saw like the fan expo in Vancouver that's coming up. I think the voice actor for Yamato would be there, but the dub one. That's pretty cool. Only child, okay. A mysterious hidden base in Udon. Oh. I did not expect that. It's who's who. It says hidden base, so this has to be a base that who's who was using, because it had his like helmet thing on top. Who's who? What was it? He was part of... Wasn't he part of like Cyber Paul that was delivering that fruit, and so Shanks took it? The Nika Nika fruit that Luffy got. Interesting. I did not expect it to go this way. But why hold them? Interesting. Okay. Oh, the notes. I went to Miyakojima over New Year's and chilled out with some karage, champuru, and non-alcoholic beer. Living it up like it's already summer. You deserve it. Go ahead. Okay. It's so tasty. Even the meat is huge. Of course. This moose reminds me of dinosaur meat. I mean, the moose are probably as big as dinosaurs. They're quite tricky to catch. As ferocious as they are, delicious. No task is too great if it's one for one's savior. I appreciate it. Hairudin, Stanson. The gaga, glad you like it. And this guy, Yaru, still has that sword. It would be funny if he can, like, pull it out. Would probably kill him. It's rare for humans to make it all the way to the Sun Realm. Most confuse the underworld for Elbaf proper and flee before they find their way up here. They get scared of the realm of the dead, and so they leave. They thought, okay, that's all there is to Elbaf. But I mean, it's big. Like, Elbaf is so big. You can kind of see it from afar. Like, you would see, like, the whole tree. But, I guess. Listen up. The mighty Ors was a warrior legendary even to you giants. He'd tower over any of you 3 times over. This is Usopp talking about Ors. And guess who finally finished him? That's right, it was me. Dude, okay. Let's calm down. Way to go, Captain Usopp. I love how his mustache kind of like resembles Roger's. Oh my gosh. Wow, your skin really is blue. They're looking at Jimbei. You should see Fishman Island. There's as many skin tones as there are fish in the sea. I've always wanted to see a mermaid. No shame in that. They're a sight to behold. Mermaid Cove, is that Sanji? Is more enticing than heaven itself. Whoa. I mean, they've been to Sky Island. That said, my heart soars just as much when I see you giant ladies. Oh, Sanji-kun, you're so silly, it's cute. Wow, Sanji, you just like women. That's it. Like, it doesn't matter their size or if they have legs or not. Woohoo, beauties everywhere I look. I'm getting buried in babes. I mean, the giants are really pretty, though. I like their hairstyle. And what are you? Who, me? I can answer with my own blues. My what the heck am I? Diddy? Diddy? What's that? I guess it's a big wide world out there. Let's toast to it. Why don't they go out? I mean, not a lot of humans would go to Elbaf, but I thought they would. Well, I guess they don't. No, because they're like Viking inspired. I would assume they go out to sea and see people. I'm surprised so many giants have never gone out to sea. Yeah. I kind of assumed they were all pirates. Maybe that was on us. We were just judging them, assuming. Her. Namitaso. I wanna apologize to you and this other straw hat about before. He got beat up. Deserve. He ain't gonna be forgiven that easily, but beating a proper apology out of him was the least we could do. Jared Tasso's sadistic side really makes my heart flutter. Oh, did Sanji just think of that? Oh, no, that was Rodo. Don't sweat it, it's not like anyone died. Although that's only because Usopp stopped me. If he didn't, it would have been your head. Why is Zoro so, like, bloodthirsty right now? More especially than other times. Wow. Dang, like, the size is, like, tripping me off because they kind of look normal size, and then you see the straw hats, they're, like, tiny like this on a table. Rodo, don't tell me you picked a fight without checking their current bounties. You never stood a chance. Exactly. Don't hold back next time. Your Tasso. She's so harsh, I can't get enough. You and Sanji would, like, be friends. Come on, everyone. Born here on Elbaf. Come on, everyone born here on Elbaf shares the same dream, to become the next sun god and rule the world. So he was basically just role-playing Nika whenever he does that. But why do you have to keep slaves? Like, play with tiny people. Sun god. Yeah, they have no idea that Luffy is Nika. Like, they've seen his Gear 5 form, but they have no idea because Luffy would always say, oh yeah, it's my free form. That's my most free, like, the freest form I have, kind of thing. They don't really know the lore behind it. We knew because it was explained to us, but they didn't. Are you kidding me? The sun god isn't a ruler. Exactly, that's what I was saying. That's right, he's the god of liberation, so he's never gonna do what you were doing. More like destruction. You're wrong. Everyone knows he was the god of laughter. They all have different ideas of him. That's interesting. It's getting rowdy. What's this about a god? The sacred Harley texts have been passed down for generations in Elbaf. The legends are written in an archaic language, so there have been countless interpretations. You mean poneglyphs? Harley? No one can say for sure which translation is accurate, and this is the result. According to the Harley texts, the world has already been destroyed twice before, and the name of sun god Nika is invoked after each instance. That's why they're saying, some of them are saying, he is the god of destruction because every time the world gets destroyed, Nika's name was mentioned. Nika. Who can say if he was the world's savior or the great destroyer who brought it crashing down? All we know for sure is that he heralds great change. That's why the rulers of the day always tend to fear Nika's return. Nika. Oh, maybe it was just this panel that I kind of got spoiled on, because what I saw was, it was a picture, but I didn't see the picture exactly. I scrolled fast, and it said, panel of sun god Nika. So it wasn't too bad. It was just this, hey? He has a sword and a shield. Interesting. I mean, Luffy can probably produce whatever he wants. Yeah, that's interesting because people sees him as, well, some would see him as a savior and the others a destroyer. And that's kind of like what we're expecting from Luffy once he achieves his dreams. I feel like because there would be a great war, and so it would be destructive. And, you know, like that theory of Marijoa being taken down, and so the Red Line along with it. That's why Fishman Island would be destroyed, because, you know, like Charlie's prediction of Luffy destroying Fishman Island, that's how that that prediction or theory came about, because Luffy for sure will destroy Fishman Island. And how else would he do it? Not out of, like, he just evil that he would destroy it. There has to be a reason. And so people thought, oh, Marijoa would come crashing down. That's why it would destroy them, because they're right under Marijoa. And, you know, the Noah would take all of the fishmen and bring them up to the surface. And Luffy would do that. So technically he would be like a destroyer, but he also saves. That's the guy Bonnie mentioned. Yes, the sun god has become a symbol, someone the hopeless and desperate turn to for salvation. They say Nika is adorned by white clouds, with white hair and white clothes to boot. And he is said to have a contagious booming laugh. That's Luffy from the beginning. Oh, this is crazy. Because I feel like everyone who has seen One Piece, watch the anime or the live action, there are a lot of lovely things about Luffy, but all, if not, like most, if not all, gravitate towards Luffy's laugh or his smile, right? And that's kind of like his characteristic, his main characteristic, his smile. Because when you think of Luffy, I would think, yeah, that he's stretched, but it's his smile. Excuse me. Like, for the live action, when it was announced, my only wish for Luffy was for him to have Luffy's smile. Like, the actor that they would get cast for Luffy, he has to have Luffy's smile, and it should be fine. And Iñaki got that, like, he has that smile. That's why it worked out. Yeah, like, that's crazy. And, like, 1,000 chapters later, it's like, yeah, that's Nika too. Like, his smile, that's his feature that everybody remembers. Interesting. No wonder everyone's been saying I look similar. But I'm sure he's got nothing to do with me. Oh, Luffy. Because the description is his gear fifth form. So he's like, oh yeah, I can see why they're saying I am similar to the sun god. Don't be so dismissive, Straw Hat. You'd understand if you were born on Elbaf. We all look up to Nika. Not to defend Rodo, but he wasn't lying about us all sharing the same dream. Okay, that makes sense now why Loki also wants to be the sun god. Because before, it was like, when he said, I'm going to be the sun god, or, I'm going to become him, it felt like it was a personal dream, and he did bad things so he can achieve that, But now they're saying, you'd understand if you're born on Elbaf. We all look up to Nika. He wasn't lying about us all sharing the same dream. So it makes perfect sense for Loki to want to be Nika. It wasn't evil for him to say that. Okay, Loki, okay. I really like Loki though. I don't think he's bad. I don't even think he's gonna be the villain of this arc. Like, there's no way. He's more like the Vivi. Oh, see, they say that Loki was the same. I believe his motive for Harold's murder was his attempt to follow Anika's footsteps. I still don't believe that he killed his father. It was most definitely a misunderstanding or an accident or something. I don't think he killed him. Or if he did, I don't think he meant to do that. Nothing can justify what he did, Elder. Because if you know Nika, you know that he wouldn't kill. But they do call him the Destroyer. I don't know. Okay. Loki. So he's a good guy. Luffy and me. That was so funny. When I realized that, Loki had the same dream, it was pretty normal for him to say that. I was like, okay, Loki good. Okay, Loki good. And Luffy's like, okay, so he's a good guy. No way in hell. I'm sorry, that's just how we think. He's the cursed prince. There was a prophecy. I think they mentioned that before, right? Maybe I just forgot. Before Loki was born, that foretold that King Harold would be slain by his son. Then shortly after his birth, the royal steed, the horse of fortune, died. Okay. That was the same year that Linlin murdered the legendary hero Yorul. And the tragedies kept coming. A year later, the queen herself passed on. The princeling would go on to use his natural strength to make the realm of the dead his own personal playground. He killed many of those ferocious beasts and tamed the rest. He even released a few into the villages. And that was all by the age of 10. Okay. I mean, they're making it sound bad. But it was because of the prophecy. If there was no prophecy, all these things would just seem like normal things. Like their horse died, okay. Linlin killed Yorul, that was on Linlin. The queen died, maybe it was her time. It did not say that he killed them. And him being strong, that's kind of just like Odin. It's interesting how they draw him like this whenever they talk about him. Like this kind of like a blob figure instead of like a real person. Because this is how he looked like when they showed how he proposed to Lola. This is how he looked like. Does he transform into this, or they're just like... I mean, Loki hot. Like he does not look like that at all. Sorry. He was an arsonist. Okay, now they're drawing him closer to how he looks. Loki's mischief endangered countless lives. Or maybe he's bipolar? He had the authority of a prince and a malicious personality. He caused hell whenever the king wasn't looking. Then finally... Why is Jinbe going like dot dot dot? Well, dragon. Oh, they got a dragon casting for the live action. I just remembered that. In that very castle, Loki killed King Harold, the greatest monarch Elbaf ever knew. I guess that's what makes it really bad, because he's such a good king, and then there was a prophecy about the son killing him, and he did. And everyone's just heartbroken. It's kind of like when Cobra died, everyone was just upset about it because he was such a good king. So now, like, they would have to blame someone, and it was just Loki. A splendid, wise man who tried to connect with the outside world to get people to see beyond Elbaf's feared reputations as a land of warriors. He started it, that education of the young kids, and not just going straight into being a warrior, but having different options for when they grow up, and being kind with their words and their actions. Like, I like this king. Lord Yaddle was stabbed. Oh, trying to stop Loki. They were so hyped. They're like, Lord Yaddle was stabbed trying to stop Loki. My helmet saved me in the end. It didn't save anything. It didn't save anything. Stop lying to yourself. It's still there. Loki's reign of terror finally came to an end 6 years ago. He was running amok at sea when Red Hair captured him. Is that how he became an emperor? Because Shanks became an emperor 6 years ago. That's why he hates Shanks? Because he was captured by Shanks? Is that why Shanks is close to these people? Shanks? Luffy's like, oh, Shanks? Okay, now we talk. Shanks really came here? Yeah, in fact, he was just here earlier. I'm not sure where he went off to, though. Oh, come on, Shanks. Now Zoro's dotting. What are you guys thinking? Say it out loud. Village outskirts. I thought you were acting weirdly on edge earlier. That explains that you realize he's a reviled Kingslayer, right? Everything he told you was obviously just a lie. Oh, Zoro knew about Luffy meeting him. Okay, good. So I was scared that Luffy was gonna do things with Loki, and his crew doesn't know. Okay, there it is. Everything he told you was obviously just a lie. He said he knew where Shanks was. Do you have any idea how badly I want to see him again? He was just here, like literally just here, Luffy. Yes, I've heard about it 1,000 times. Sounds to me like he was using that to trick you. How would you know? You've never met Loki yourself. I haven't. I'm just guessing based on his reputation. I'll tell you everything I know. That includes Red Hair's current whereabouts. Yeah, Zoro, you're just basing it off of his reputation. What if they're all lies? Like, you gotta meet the person yourself, you know? He looks so cool. If that was really a lie, I'm gonna send him flying. If you're sneaking off to do what I think you are, did you seriously expect to find your way there without me? It's not me. Listen up, Luffy. We'll get the key. Okay, we're separating. But if he pulls anything funny, we'll have to take care of him. Got it, thanks. They're still supporting Luffy in this, though. But why is this guy here? He's my new slave. I'm truly blessed. They took Rodo. What is he anyway? Is he the navigator? I forgot what his role was. Oh my gosh. Zoo's so cute. Don't forget, I'm her number 1 slave and Sanji's number 2. You're number 3, Rodo. The foo strong girls really get my blood pumping. He's been struck by lightning, literally. Nami Tasso, isn't it neat how we're both navigators? Come on. Don't ever try to get close to me again. Yes, ma'am. It feels wrong for the guests of honor to bail so early. She, don't worry, I brought some meat. Have you tried this moose? They're all in a drunken stupor now. They probably can't remember what they're celebrating. Say, if all the treasure in the castle suddenly disappeared, Nami, would that be a problem, Rodo? My vision is awful, so I'm sure I wouldn't even notice. You had this in mind since the beginning, didn't you, Nami? Her eyes. Your eyes! Doga, ha 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 ha. So that's what it is. What? Realm of the Dead. Doga, ha 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 ha. If I understood you correctly, then I'm afraid I'll have to step back and refuse your offer. Is he talking to Luffy now? I'm sure it's an honor to be invited to join. Oh! No! Luffy's coming here too! Oh, they went to Loki to ask him to join the Knights thing? That's crazy. So, okay. So, they're called Heavenly Knights or something? So, they're not... I thought they were Celestial Dragons and then they just pick ones who are strong. But I guess they get strong people from below, you know? And they make them into knights to protect their celestial dragons. So, Figurelands are not... They're not celestial dragons. Are they royalty, though? Their name sounds royal. Okay, we're looking at Loki. But that would make you celestial dragons, right? Wait, I'm sure it's... Oh, wait. Reset. I'm sure it's an honor to be invited to join your noble knights, but that would make you celestial dragons, right? Okay, so when you become a knight, heavenly knight for them, you become a celestial dragon too. Okay, so that makes Garling celestial dragon. So Shanks also celestial dragon. Okay. Do you really expect anyone on the planet to willingly become scum like that? Oh, I like this guy. He knows what's up. What's his name? Sabo's brother. Stelly. Stelly might want to be a knight. He's not strong though. Do we have any intel? All the informants we sent to Elbaf reported a giant crow heading for them before their transmissions got cut off. Their weakness is beyond belief. All the informants we sent to Elbaf reported a giant crow heading for them. Giant crow. Oh, Rodo, right? Didn't he have a crow? Like the ones that was taking the boats? Because at first I was like, oh, Karasu? No. Ooh. I'm done just standing by and listening. This is the definition of impertinence. This person. She has that kind of eye too. But like one eye's different. She like half something. I was thinking might be like kind of like Uta, but maybe not. What is that? I won't let it stand. God's Knight Gunko. Oh shoot! She also has that thing. what do you call that? The gorosei. That's how they use, like, what they used to attack people, right? Like the arrows. She's God's Knight. Kunko. I don't be hasty, Kunko. Grr. Toka. Eat them up, wolf. But Luffy's coming here, though. Hey, stay back if you want to keep breathing. How strong are these people? No, not the wolf! She killed the wolf. Wolf. If we were to spare him, would you change your mind then? So that's how you operate, huh? Well, if that was your offer, I'd accept my friend's fate and wish him peace in death. I mean, screw you guys, I'm still not joining. It's okay to grieve and rage, but a warrior never kicks and screams in the face of death. Yo, let's go, wolf. I'll swallow all my fury and use it to fuel me when I reduce this world to rubble. Not ended! A proud proclamation. Dang, I really like Loki, okay? I don't believe that he killed his father. And if he did, there must have been a reason for it. I don't think he just did it because he's bad. There has to be a reason. I still don't think he killed him, to be honest. No. This guy's pretty... Like, he's crazy, but I don't think he's bad. Because, you know, everything that Odin did, it would look bad, you know? Like, he was pretty crazy. And he did, like, a lot of bad things. And people also saw it as bad. But we all love Odin. He's a pretty good guy, you know? He did things because, you know, he wanted to help, and he was just pretty crazy. Kind of just like Loki. Oh my gosh, I want him to be a soft boy. And that he actually liked Lola. Oh, but Lola got married though. Sorry, my boy. I'll swallow all my fury and use it to fuel me when I reduce this world to rubble. Luffy's coming here though. I mean, Loki's not gonna... He's not gonna agree to their offer. So they're probably gonna try to kill him or convince him some more. But Luffy is on his way here. So this is not Shanks. But he looks like Shanks. Wait. We haven't seen him, like, his full body though, right? He has a sword. That's his right arm. Shanks is missing his left arm, right? He's wearing a cloak. We can't see his arms, so... If he has both arms, definitely not Shanks. I mean, it's not Shanks. But that's the thing. That's how Luffy's gonna know this is not Shanks, because he would have both arms. And it really doesn't look like he has a scar. And I wonder why Loki has, like, his eyes are bandaged up. Is he blind? Is it just like a blindfold for him? Does his power have something to do with his eyes? Like, there's so many things. Oh my gosh. Gotta wait one more week. There's no break, right? We just had breaks. Okay. That was good. Oh gosh, I don't know. It's like, I want to know more about the lore of Elbaf. So maybe next chapter we're gonna go back to Robin and find out more, because Robin's there and Vegapunk's there. With Saul, maybe we will know more in that regard. But I also want the action to start. Like, Luffy's heading here. Who's he with? He has Rodo, Nami, and Zoro. Is that enough to fight them? Is Nami gonna fight Gunko? The Shanks dude, he must be strong. Like, I'm assuming all God's knights are strong. Because, like, you're a normal person and then you're offered to be a God's knight and you become a celestial dragon. Like, that's a big thing. If you're not that strong, they won't be taking you. There's no way. So many questions. But all we can do is wait. I'm glad that Luffy told them, though, instead of just going off on his own. But he has a key, right? This is enough, Luffy. We'll get the key. That's what Zoro said. So they have the key. They can release Loki. Oh, they're gonna release Loki. They're gonna release Loki here. Oh, they're gonna fight the God's Knights. So you know, Garling became a Gorosei now, so they're probably missing like a person to fill up his position. So they're looking for someone. And the first person they thought of was Loki. Why would they want Loki, though? I mean, he's strong. Yeah, that makes sense. But of all people, Loki, like, why? His reputation? Or he has some... That person he was talking to on the phone, I'm thinking it was a celestial dragon, but I don't know. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I think that's all for me today. Let me know what you thought of this chapter down below. Especially if I've missed anything, please let me know. But yeah, that's all for me for this week. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye!